the clown?
No, I mean, I didn't want to.
He's lying. Who's he? What did the clown do?
He saw us fishing.
Hey guys, hello everybody. I weighed something on my shirt. So, hello everybody. Hello. Let's talk. What's on your mind or your plate? Here is another segment. I've been doing good. I did one Saturday. Now I'm doing one today. So when you drop in, say hello. And let me know that you're on. We're just gonna chat really quick. It won't let me get any so I just noticed I have no earrings on today, and I had every intention this morning of putting earrings on, just to let you know, but I didn't. So here I be. Thank you guys for joining. If you do come in, go ahead and sprinkle for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Hi Madeline, how are you? So I'm gonna try not to be long on here. It's another segment of what's on your mind or your plate. And so we're just going to talk. So I got some questions that got messaged to me. And I told them I wouldn't mention who they are, but I would ask the questions, right? So we can all help one another. Okay. And then I want to talk about a couple of other things too. So this is just the Let's Talk segment. So the plate is full. So we got a lot on our minds. So we're going to go ahead and chat a little bit, right? So hello everybody hopping on. I'm just gonna give a few seconds for to allow some people to hop on and allow you guys to sprinkle on your timeline and invite some people over, and let's have a conversation. Okay? And again, I'll try not to be long. All right, so to start off with, while I'm waiting for people to pop on, I can't sprinkle. Y'all, my first issue is I cannot find my iPad cord, which means I can't use my iPad, which means I can't share my screen for some videos that I want to share with you guys and give you a snippet. Hey, Felicia, thanks for jumping on. Hello, everybody. It is Monday. It is snowy. I don't know what area you guys are in. Hey, Lynette. But I don't know if you guys got snow. Like, I know New York got a tremendous amount of snow. Thank you so much for sprinkling, guys. Up here in DC, like, it's still coming down right now. So it started again at about noonish. I had done it all day yesterday, and then it started again around noonish. So it's coming down really bad now. Very cold out. Okay, so while I'm waiting for people to pop on, thank you guys for sprinkling in advance. I appreciate it. So guys, I want to show you something, because I know in the pandemic, not only are we wearing masks, we are sanitizing. And see, I keep these little cute ones in my purse everywhere. We have them everywhere on our keychain, everywhere. But we're also with me, because when I travel up to work, you guys know, I'm living hotel life right now. So I have to keep Lysol. So I get very nervous when I cannot find Lysol. So I literally have everybody looking for Lysol for me, right? But then luckily, my husband's best friend is a sheriff, and he orders. He had some, and he told me about some, and then I saw some more in, hey AJ, thanks for jumping on, in Target, because Target seems to be my store. So I want to ask you guys something. Yes, it's still snowing, Steve. Yes, it is a mess in New York. I see they shut down the A train. There's no A train going right now. They're saying it's a state of an emergency. So, hey AJ, hope you are doing well today. So I want to ask you guys something. So I want you to look at these two things. So here's another option, right, for sanitizer, okay? So, and it's really strong. It smells good. This is one option. I'm trying to remember if this is the one. Okay. I want you guys to guess the price of these. And then here's another one. This one right here, it comes in regular, like linen. And then this is country scent. Okay, so listen. Yeah, so Lysol is very hard to find, guys. Like, you can find the wipes. You can find the wipes. You can find plenty of wipes now and sanitizer. The Lysol spray can, that is the hardest thing to find right now. You cannot find. If you see it, grab it. I'm going to tell you something. I saw it at CVS. The small bottle, and I think I got one. The small one was $8 and change. The taller one is $11 and change. Y'all know that's price gouging, right? because they know that we have to have it. But anyway, here's another option for you. Works very well. I want y'all to put, this is option 1, how much you think this costs, okay? Please. I'll give away something. Put in the comments, right? We're just talking right now before we get to the topic. This is option 2. I want you guys to tell me how much you think this, and this smells good. This is good for like the, oops, sorry. This is good for like the bathroom. I spray it like this, smells exactly like Lysol. So option 1 and then option 2. Option 2, okay? And I know Facebook is slow. I want y'all to tell me how much you think these are. Let me see if I have the regular one. I think I do. I don't. Of course I do, because I walk with it. I can't live without it. That's why I have so many bags. This can is $9, okay, at CVS. This can is $9, okay, at CVS. And y'all know this is not the regular can before COVID, right? This is a can that they've condensed. Okay? Just saying. So, all right, I see Madeline's option 1. So this is option 1. How much do you think option 1 is? Okay? And then I see Felicia's options. And then this is option 2. Okay? And then I'm going to tell you guys the prices. I'm going to give a prize to the one that comes the closest. So anyway, I wanted to get on here and talk about, so you guys can put that in the comments. I do see your answers. I'm going to give everybody a chance. So every once and again, I'll go back in and say option 1. You guys see that? And this is option 2. Okay? And of course, the original option, which sometimes you cannot find on the shelf. Okay? All right. So I wanted to talk about a couple things. So the first question that somebody sent me a message and asked me about was, how do you stay, once you set a goal of, don't forget to give me both options, guys, option 1 and option 2. Once you set a goal of losing weight, okay, I'm gonna make sure I got my questions right. How do you stay focused? So what's one encouraging thing that you can tell? Hey, Yvonne, thanks for jumping on. Put in the comments for me an encouraging word I can give this person to stay focused on losing weight. Okay. I told the people that asked me questions, I would put it on here. Option 1, how much do you think this is, guys? Option 2. Okay. So just tell me something. Option 2, $4. Okay. Okay, Yvonne, I got you. Don't forget to sprinkle as you guys come in. Invite somebody from your page to sprinkle to your timeline. Okay, what's a good encouraging word that you would give a person that is trying to stay focused on losing weight? So, oh, okay, Lynette, thank you. I got to message you about that. All right, so Felicia said mindset. Thank you. Oh, hold on. I got to write it down because I'm going to send these in a message. Hopefully they pop on, but I can't tell you who they are. I got my pen. Hold on. All right. I left my little cute notebook, though. Y'all. I got my pen from Vegas. I have these, but they don't say Las Vegas. They're the regular. Global Connect. All right, so I see mindset. I see don't give up. Come on, guys. There's 9 people on here. You should be giving me option 1, price, option 2. Okay? I cannot wait to tell y'all the prices. I see y'all's. Oh, wow. Okay. I see Lynette's. I see AJ's. I got Madeline's. I got Felicia's. I got Yvonne's. Hello, everybody popping on. Say hello when you come in because it's only right. If y'all hear snoring in the background, I'm so sorry. Y'all know who that is, right? He's really tired today. So I seen don't give up, mindset. And a word for me is, I think the one thing I said to her was long-term goal. Remember why you're doing it. Remember, hey, Dawn. Thank you. Hey, Donnie, thank you for jumping on. Don't forget to sprinkle to your timeline, guys. Invite a friend over. We are just having a conversation on what's on your mind or your plate. And of course, every time I come live, there is something I present to you. Tonight, I'm presenting these two options because guess what? We're in a pandemic. We can't always find this. Okay? Okay. Which one? You got to give me option 1, how much? And option 2, how much? Purpose, that's good too. Long-term growth, purpose, mindset. Okay? I'm gonna tell her all of these things, but I said just remember why you're doing it. Okay? Just remember why. Okay. Okay. AJ says set small goals and rewards for yourself. Okay. Oh. Turn the TV up. Y'all tell me if y'all hear snoring. Okay. All right. So. Nope, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed. And I'm not ambidextrous. What is it? You know, I can't use both. I'm only right. All right, guys. Hey, Alita, thanks for jumping on. Hey, guys, don't beat yourself up if you mess up. These are great, guys. Thank you so, so much. I am going to message her these options, okay? I'm going to not told them that I would ask the questions and I would put them out. Guys, if you are just jumping on, number 1, please go ahead and sprinkle to your timeline. Invite a friend. We're just having a conversation tonight on, this is another segment of What's on Your Mind or Your Plate. Okay, we are also guessing accountability. Thank you, Donnie. How much this is, and then how much this is. This is option 1. I need a price. This is option 2. I need a price. Okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for sprinkling. So the next question is, hold on. Okay. So throw out perfectionism. Great. All right. That's cool. The next question is for entrepreneur. So how do you stay consistent in your business? Ambidextrous. Thank you. I couldn't say that word. I'm not ambidextrous. Oh my gosh. That's a hard word for me. Thank you, Alita. I see option 2. Give me option 1 as well. So the next question is, how do you stay, okay, gotcha. How do you stay consistent in your business? One word. That's all you got to give me. One encouragement word. Hello, everybody jumping on. How are you? Welcome to What's on Your Mind or Your Plate tonight. Oh, okay, Donnie. Hey, Dahlia, my sweet pea. How are you? Hey, Mother Butter. Okay, so Madeline said, remember your why. Donnie needs some help, guys, so she is in this. Even though the question wasn't from her, it's from somebody who sent me questions to see if I can give them feedback. So the question was, how do you stay consistent in your business? And I think the biggest thing is just remembering your why is always, always the number 1, but just showing up no matter what. Show up for you. Exactly, Alita. Show up even when you don't feel like it. Just remember, when you don't show up, you don't show up for you. You calling out for you. You a no-show for you. Forget everybody else. You a no-show for you. Just remember, hey, I miss you too. Cutie pie. Just remember, you have to show up for you. If you don't show up, the only person you are disappointing is yourself. You and you only. Okay, just remember. And remember, in the first place, why did you start the business? You know what I mean? Why did you, why? I don't understand. Why did you want to start a business? Why did you want to become an entrepreneur? What about this business were you passionate about? What did you like about it? What did you love about it? What drew you to that business? You know what I mean? You have to remember those things. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do more than one thing. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I thought I missed something. Hold on. Okay. I sent that. Okay. So, yeah, show up. You always have to show up. I'm trying to charge my phone and hold it up. Okay. So remember what drew you to that business, right? You have to remember that. And you have to remember becoming an entrepreneur, you have to have something in here to say, I no longer want to work for somebody. I want to work for myself. Ask yourself why. What grudged up that feeling? What made you feel that way? What pushed you toward that way? What said, you know what? I want to own my own. I want to make my own. You got to remember that. You have to remember that. Okay, so those are the things that I said to this mysterious question number 2. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about tonight, and thank y'all so much. Those were good tips. And you know, you got to remember, you just have to remember this, right? Oh, here's the commercial break. Guys, did y'all see that? Is it Dustin Desmond? Screech from Saved by the Bell passed away. We're gonna silently say a prayer for his family. As they have lost a loved one. He passed away to cancer. Did you guys see that? Right? It's just, we've been losing Cicely Tyson. Okay, we're losing people. Saved by the Bell. I don't know. Did you guys? Yes, very sad. Did you guys watch that as a child? You know, did you? Yeah, today. Yep. So, and then Cicely Tyson. 96 or 97? Which one, y'all? Either one. I just got to tell you, she lived her best life. She left so. Guys, this, listen, her legacy alone is what we should be working toward. A legacy that we leave so much behind for others. 96, thank you. She left so many nuggets behind. She left so much behind for us to live up to, right? To look up to. That's what kind of entrepreneurs we want to be. That's the kind of people we want to be. We want to have a legacy just like that, where we are leaving that kind, right, of legacy behind. Building that kind of legacy for your children, right, for your loved ones. And that's why you have to show up when you... Just imagine how many movies says she didn't show up to that would have affected the movies that impacted our lives that she played in, that she starred in. The words of wisdom that she shared. Just imagine the impact of someone who is very important to you if they didn't show up. That's how you have to impact your business. That's what kind of impact you have to be for your business, okay? Or for whatever it is that you're doing in your life. Okay, so that was the commercial break. Okay, so we gotta pay honor to those who are due honor, right? So the next thing is, right, so because I told you I've been watching a lot of videos on interesting life things, and sometimes it's topics I want to talk about. And so, you know, the virtual school, let's talk about the virtual schooling for those of you who have children. And my thought on virtual schooling right now, I know the kids have the virtual school, but I am in deep prayer that these kids, that we work our country, and that's why we have to keep them in prayer, that the pandemic, that all of this stuff gets so far under control that the kids can get back, right? They can get back to school. Because there are certain things that they need from a school environment. Yes, we want them to be safe. Yes, we don't want them to catch anything. So we want it to be first and foremost, we want it to be safe. And when that is, because I think it's kind of like church. You know how they say in church, I just got to get to the building. I just got to get to the building. And there's several reasons why they should be back in school. You know how they say when you go to church, like, I just got to be amongst the believers. I just got to be amongst them. You got to feel that energy, that charge. Well, guess what? Kids. So just imagine kids that are just, that are only child. Okay. And then you got the kids who are not only children, right? They are as much as you try to keep them apart, they're going to be together. And so I was watching a video, and this teacher, she was in tears before she can get through 2 seconds worth. And I don't know if you guys seen it, but I'm going to share it. And she was hurting so bad because she said, there's only so much that I can do. as an educator. And she's absolutely right. When kids are virtual learning, they need help from parents. They need help from guardians. Whatever role you play at home with kids virtual learning, you have to step in. It is you listen, if your child is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, you've had all those years to be at home and send them to the building. Now they're home. You have to be involved. Listen, just because they're not going to the actual building don't mean they should be getting up 10 minutes before it's time to get on that computer. They should still be getting up the same time. That gives them time to wash up, brush their teeth, put on some decent clothing, not fall asleep on the camera. Things like that. Because they're tired. Because you know what happened? Parents are falling into a routine. Well, they really don't have to leave the house tomorrow. They just have to be on school. They just have to be on the camera by 9 o'clock. They just have to be on the camera by 8 o'clock. It doesn't matter. If you had to get them up, get them ready, feed them, and get them out to that bus by 9 o'clock, then guess what? That means they had to get up at 7. They had to get up at 6. They should be getting up the same time. Let's go. Because kids, like adults, need routine. Y'all talk to me. I don't like virtual schooling, and I don't virtual school anybody. I don't like it. Because there are a lot of people who are not involved. And then you have those that are very overly involved, which is great. And then you have those who have to go out to work. They're not working from home. They don't have that option. So then kids get virtual school by someone else. But you have to be involved. There's still homework. There's still participation. You have to be involved. You have to make sure they're not sleeping on the camera because they're so tired because they was up late. You have to make sure they have a meal, breakfast of some sort, cereal, whatever, oatmeal, grits, whatever it is. They have lunch. Okay, so listen to this. I've seen parents say, listen, you're not going in this refrigerator 12 times a day. You're right, because guess what? If you was at school, you wouldn't be going in this refrigerator. You wouldn't be going to the lunchroom 12 times a day. You would be in that classroom paying attention, doing your work, and you would be going to lunch at the designated time. Then you come home, get your snack and get your dinner and blah, blah, blah. Keep them on the same routine. And that way, guess what? That routine it's not broken. And then when they do go back to the building, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. They go right back to the way they came from. But you have to stay on them. You have to. Your work is double time now. It's double time now that they are home virtual learning. They have to get up early enough to get themselves together. Shake that sleep off. Get that attitude in check. Get you something to put on that's appropriate. Get you some food in your system to start to get your engine revved up. The car don't run without no gas. So they need that same energy. Oh, the parents, I'm tired. No, you don't have the opportunity to be tired. Those teachers cannot teach your child, read to your child, dance to your child, sing along with your child, and keep your child awake. They need your help. And so it's sad. It's sad because this teacher cried and she's just like, man, if you guys don't pitch in, your kids are going to fail. And so what's happening is a lot of kids are failing. And it's sad because they don't have to. They don't have to. This is an opportunity for parents to be involved. And they're not taking that opportunity seriously. They have homework. They have to do it. That's why it's given. It's the same thing as being in school. Exactly. Don't you have to be in it to win it? Get up. You have school today. Get yourself together. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Wash up. Whatever. Get your clothes. Whatever. You still have school. You have to treat it like it's as important as it is and it was when they was going to the building. If you don't treat it important, if you don't treat it like it's important, guess what? Then they don't take it seriously. Well, shucks, Mom, let me get up. I got to be on the camera at 9 and I'm getting up at 8:55. Let me tell you what's happening at 8:55. You got an attitude, he or she or they have an attitude, because now you rushing them. Now they tired. They ain't got that sleep out. They sluggish. They laying doing this on the camera. And they're not going to tolerate that. They will say, you have to go because you're sleeping. It's a distraction and it does not help them learn. They haven't eaten breakfast. They haven't done any of that. Oh, see, this is the stuff people don't want to talk about. Is if you don't want to hear about it, it's about time for you to check out of the room right now, because we're going to talk about it. Hey, Mika, you have to stay on them. They have to show up the same as if they was going to the building. They have to study the same. They have to do all that. It's the same thing with adults. Just because you get to work from home don't mean you could be a slacker. Right? That means don't get up. You got to be on the computer at 9 o'clock. At 8:58, you jumping out of the bed. And this how you come into the computer. Good morning. No, you ain't had your coffee. You got an attitude, everything. Hey, Tawana, thanks for jumping on. Guys, if you are just jumping on, please go ahead and sprinkle this live. And in the beginning of the live, we were guessing the prices of these right here, okay? Because we can't always find these. And so y'all know, with each live that I do, I bring you something. So just guess, this is option 1. Just guess the price. And then option 2, guess the price, and I'll tell you guys at the end. So back to the scheduled program. And don't forget to sprinkle. So you have to treat it as it is as important as it was when you got them to the bus, when you put them in the car to take them to school. They will mimic what they see you do. How you want me to get up an hour early, man? You got to get on the computer too. And you don't get up an hour early. The kids waking you up. Okay, so if it's too hard for you to do in the morning, then you need to prepare. You fail to plan or you plan to fail. So start planning at night. Already poured a bowl. And I remember when I had foster kids, I used to plan all their stuff at night because I had 3 of them, right? And 2 went to daycare and 1 went to school. So in the morning, I was like, oh, it's so hectic because everybody's got to get dressed, got to wash up, blah, blah, blah. You right? But listen, I put their cereal in the bowl. I put the little covers over it, set everything out. Their spoons, had the milk in the refrigerator. All had their little banana already cut up and ready. Everything they needed. Lunch was made the night before. So in the morning, it makes it a little bit easier for you. Not only them, but for you. Well, guess what? The kids aren't going outside. So things are different now. They're not as much as they can see their friends, their classmates, they can't mingle with them. That's important. Kids need that. And so, which is another reason why I think kids should be able to go back to school soon. Like, I hope that they work out it's a safe way for them to go back to school. Like in Virginia Beach, okay, Tamika, take your time. Like in Virginia Beach, they're going back. It was supposed to go back this week, but with the snow, they're not. So that's been shuffled all around. So I have to find out I always keep up with this kind of stuff. When you're at work and you're working with parents and females and males and, couples that have children, you got to keep up with it. It's like when the snow comes, I have to get up early. I have to look at the news. I have to look at public transportation. How much snow is on the ground? Did they plow? This is all going to affect my clients. It's all going to affect if somebody's going to show up for work today. So sometimes you have to be proactive. And so it's really sad because some of the teachers are so frustrated because they can't get help from the parents. Right? They can't get the parents to be involved. This one lady was saying, the parents get so frustrated when the teacher said, hey, can you go get mom or dad or your cousin or whoever the adult is? And you hear the adult in the background saying, what she want with me? What's she calling me for? Hello? I'm going to need you to pause the TV and come on over here because there's a reason why you're getting called. They do need socialization. It's the same thing with adults. Okay, listen, for those of y'all who go to church every Sunday, Since the pandemic, you've had to do it online, right? Some people have already gravitated back slowly. But for those of you where the church is just not ready to open yet and be social, guess what I hear y'all saying? Oh, I sure wish I can go to church. If I can just touch the building, if I can just get in the building, I just need to be amongst those like me. I just need to be amongst the people. It's the same thing for the kids. Hey, Tawana. Guys, if you're just jumping in the room, please sprinkle for me. It's the same thing. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Right? I just need to hear my pastor in person. I just need to hear it. It's good on the computer, but it's nothing like being in the pew in the front. Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all quiet now. But it's the same thing for the kids. They just want to be outside playing basketball. They just want to play with their friends. They just want to play in the sandbox. They just want to jump some rope. Whatever they do, toss the ball back and forth. It's the same thing, y'all. But parents, you got to get more involved. You got to get more involved. It is not just sending them out to school and put them on a bus and say, okay, I'm going to pray that the teacher do everything that she does. No, as a parent, you have to make sure that they're doing everything they're supposed to do so your child can get the education that they need and that they're required to make it in today's world. Well, guess what? There is a monkey thrown in the wrench, or a wrench thrown in the monkey, or however it go. But somebody threw it where it don't twist it up, and it's called the pandemic. And now the kids can't go back to school, so they have to sit at this computer. This is new to them. This is new. Guess what they don't have? They don't have outside time. They don't have play with their friends time. They don't get to come and get all dressed in their uniform or they sneakers or their clothes. They don't get to carry their book bag, their little new lunchbox. They don't get to do any of that anymore. That's all been snatched away from them, rightfully so, because of the pandemic, to keep them safe. So then you, as a parent, now have to, if you work, but now you have to become the gym teacher, all of that. Whatever's not done on that camera, you got to do at home. So feeding them breakfast in the morning is not optional when they're sitting in that camera, because they need their energy. They need that fuel for their body to get that car going. I see the teachers, they're singing, they're waving, right? They have them wiggling their body. Also, they can get those muscles going, get that brain going. If you wake them up 5 minutes before, guess what happens? They cranky, they crying, they whining, they doing everything but what they supposed to do. They have to burn energy. Just like people don't believe kids need naps. I think grown-ups need naps sometimes, but kids need naps. That's why in daycare they get naps. There, you can find stuff. Listen, we can find stuff anywhere. Ask Uncle Google, YouTube, Aunt Siri. She say everything else. She can tell you about some good exercises for inside the house. Okay, so, woo, y'all get me all worked up. So, I need a nap. Listen, at 3 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I need a nap. And I'm serious, I need a nap. And so I wanted to come on today and just talk about that really quick. Because I got people messaging me like, Tamika, when's the next segment? I know I got to do one on taxes, and I have to do one on one other thing somebody asked me. I'm going to go look back at my notes. They got to rest, because guess what happens when we get a rest? Yeah, he's taking a nap. You hear him? He's snoring. There's not a nap. He's probably done for the night. But I'm not even going to fuss, because he drove me up to work. And it was early, 5 a.m. We were up, coming up to D.C. so I can get to work in the snow. So I ain't gonna come back. Y'all hear him snoring? I had my disclaimer. I say, if y'all hear him snoring, I'm so sorry. I have a visitor. Okay, so I thank y'all. So hopefully this helps somebody on your timeline. If you wasn't doing the right thing, guess what happens now? We still love you, but go ahead and do the right thing, okay? Get your kids involved in virtual learning. Be on them. Yes, I'm going to let them rest. Okay, so. Okay, picture's coming over. So my god baby is having a baby, and her gender reveal was this weekend, and whoo, I was whoa out. But I would do it all over again for her. So she is having a boy. So it was exciting because she was very emotional, and that makes everybody else emotional. All right, so so guys, listen. So these two things. So I was saying in the beginning, if you weren't on here, sometimes I have a hard time finding Lysol. And so I have so many people looking for me. They bring me Lysol and all of that, right? Thanks, Madeline. Yeah, she's so cute. I posted pictures. So yeah, she's having a boy. So yes, Lynette, I was looking for you. So her theme was polo for boys or pearls for girls. So it was really, really cute. It was cute. So yeah, so it's a boy. So I'm excited for her. So, okay. So I have a hard time finding the Lysol. So I get worried. Yeah. Operation. Yep. You know you were snoring, but they gave you a pass after I explained it. He said he's sorry. Whoo, that was a good little nap, wasn't it? Okay, all right. So, yeah, it was so cute. I loved it. I loved it. I still got, oh, wait, I got her thing right here. Because they gave me all these sweets that I don't need. So this is what it was. I broke the bag a little bit. So this is what it was. This is the thank you bags, but polo for boys, pearls for girls. It was so, so cute. It was so cute. So yeah, this is a bag full of yummies. But yeah. It's always such a blessing to bring. Isn't it cute? All right, guys. So here's the two options right here. So this option right here is the Chase's Home Value Spray Disinfectant. Now I saw some of y'all prices. And then this was the second option, which was and they're both 99%. Kills germs 99%. Okay. This one, I have the one that is just a regular linen scent. This one was the country scent. Okay, so I saw all the, I'm not gonna go back. I saw some of y'all said $1.49, some of y'all said $14.99, $12.99, $16.99. I'm just gonna tell you guys that this one is $1. This one is $1, and they have four different scents. These are from the dollar store. You know how the dollar store gets in all this kind of stuff? They get in different stuff, never the same stuff. Well, that's where this is from. This was, okay, $8 and change, so $9. We're going to round it. $9. Okay, and I know we get it because it say Lysol. But if I compared it, they say do the same thing. Because this is hard to find now. You know, I mean, it's gold if you find it. This is $1. And I keep this at work too. One of my employees came back with it. And like, really, I may take a picture and post the ingredients and everything. Okay, $1. It comes in linen, country scent, another scent, 4 cents, I believe. And then this one right here. And I'm going to tell you, this I spray it all over everything, just like the Lysol. Okay, $1. $1. That's it. $1, guys. When I saw the prices go up, I was like, they gonna be surprised. Go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. And if Madeline, if you don't find them, I will pick you up some. I'll look at my $2 stores and I'll mail them to you. Listen, I always want to share a good bargain. And so they had these two kinds when I went into one store up here. So I bought, I bought a couple of these different kinds, and then I bought a couple of these to try it. And I faithfully use this one too. You shake it up, the can gets cold, and and it's just like this. $1 with tax, $103. That's all I gotta say. No problem. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because we are still in a pandemic. We still have to wear masks. Yes, I know the vaccine is out. I know. But that does not mean you don't wear any more masks. That does not mean we don't social distance. That does not mean we're not still washing our hands. That doesn't mean that we're not using sanitizer. You was close. But these come from the Dollar Tree. So if you have a Dollar Tree in your area, please look for it. You can screenshot it. It's called Home Bright Disinfectant Spray. Listen, don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. And then they have this one. And yes, now they talk about you have to double mask. Wearing one closer to your face and then putting another one on there. Listen, if y'all anything like me, I barely could breathe in the first one. When I went to Vegas, you guys saw, if you saw my pictures, I had the mask on and then I had the shield on. And it was hard to breathe. And I'm going to tell you something. The flight, they did not play. You could not pull that thing down. You couldn't wear it over under the nose. You had to keep it fully on. And if they saw you pull it down, they calling you out. Pull the mask up. You got to pull it up. Keep the mask on. Entire flight. Going and coming. No slack. So wherever I can find this, I grab it. Right? But then I ran into these and I said, I have to, and you know, I can put these in my suitcase because of course I got to come in the hotel room in Vegas. I got to spray. And it goes fast because if you're really doing it correctly, you're wiping down the room and you got now I'm going to tell you something. These are also good. Hey, Jennifer, these two. Now they had these in the dollar store. I got these from the dollar store. So when I went shopping for Vegas, I got a bunch of these too. And they have the Lysol ones. I just don't have one out right now. But they have this for $1. The Clorox ones. This Lysol is $9. I'm just saying. Okay. These are $1. Okay. In the Dollar Tree. And they have the Lysol ones too. Again, $1. $1. Okay. And of course, we keep sanitizer. You can find sanitizer now everywhere. There is not a place I go I don't see sanitizer. There's not a place I don't go where I see wipes. But this is what we can't find now. It's hard to find it. It goes off of the shelf so quick. You either have to be at the store first thing in the morning, otherwise it's hit or miss. But at CVS, this is $9 for this size. The bigger one is 11 something, so almost $12. Okay, Madeline, I'll see you over there because I'm done. I love the Dollar Tree. And you find good finds. Now, they don't always have it. So when they have it, I grab it. This is very recently that they start to have these two items. But when they have this and they have the Lysol ones, they're easy to carry. You know, you put them in your purse, put them in the car, and they have the smaller sizes too. Okay? I love y'all. I thank y'all for joining tonight. Hopefully we enjoyed this conversation on tonight that we had to have on what's on your mind or your plate. So I will see you guys next time for the next topic, whatever that may be. And thank you guys so much for the encouraging words for the people who asked those questions to me. I will not reveal their name, but I did reveal the question, and they will be happy with those answers. My Dollar Tree has the pack of Lysol wipes like that. Yep, I buy them. I buy them all. Yep, they have the Lysol and Clorox at mine, and they go quick. So when I see them, I grab them. Okay, Dollar Tree. Okay. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Tell somebody you love them today. Have a good night on purpose. Love you guys.